Good evening, everybody. Thank you for being here. I believe Happy New Year is in order. This is the first broadcast for 2023. Welcome, everybody, wherever you have joined from. Thank you for being here tonight on Facebook, on YouTube, on MixLR, on Instagram Live. Thank you for joining me. For those who are meeting me for the first time, my name is Segun Oke. I'm a leadership and personal development coach. It's my passion to help people discover themselves and to make the most of life. Why don't you do me a favor, wherever you have joined me from, share the link with friends and loved ones and let them know this program is live and we are going to have a good time this evening. I see my good friends on Instagram, Tokumbo Akinfolari. Thank you for being here. Temibi, I see you. M Songs TV, I see you. Thank you for being here. All right. Train and coach, I see you. Thank you for being here. Do me a favor, send the link to your friends and your loved ones. If you are on Instagram Live, share the link with your friends. Just put their handle right in the comments and they will see that we're live. Just put the handle of your friends in the comments. They will see that we are live and they will be able to join us this evening. All right. I like to get down to work as early as possible. Today's topic is, it's not about you, but. It's not about you, but. That's our consideration for this evening. It's not about you, but. Okay? This teaching is actually a continuation of a teaching that we ran throughout the month of January at Hill City here in Lagos. Okay, from the first Sunday in January to last week Sunday, we considered the teaching titled Run With It. And if you were not part of that teaching, I'm going to encourage you to go and download that teaching. All my teachings are available on the media store of Hill City. Okay, hillcityng.org/media store. You can use that link to download every teaching, all right, even including the ones that we do, okay, on this broadcast. You can download all my teaching for a token when you go to that platform. So please use that link, hillcityng.org/media store. You can get every teaching, especially, okay, the 4-part series, Run With It, that we did, okay, that we finished. We examined some fundamental principles of success. Very fundamental. I told people to take note of those principles, go back to those principles, sit down with them, meditate, okay, on those principles. And what I want to do tonight is I'm going to go over those principles again. There are about 6 statements. I'm going to quickly go over them, but then I'm going to go on from there and build. So my teaching tonight is actually a continuation of the series we just rounded up at Hill City titled Run With It. So if you were not part of any of those teachings, even if you were part of those teachings, I will encourage you to go to hillcityng.org/media store to get a copy of those teachings. There are 4 teachings we did from the first Sunday of January to last week Sunday. Now, what I want to do tonight is, like I said, go over those basic or fundamental principles of success, okay, and then we are going to build on them from tonight. Like I said before now, the title of tonight's presentation is, It's Not About You, But. It's not about you, but. Let's start by looking at those statements, fundamental statements of success that I said we looked at, okay, in our teaching last week Sunday at Hill City. And this is the first one. A vision is a mental picture of a preferred future. I'm sure that we all agree concerning that. Now that's the starting point. A vision is a mental picture of a preferred future. The next statement says that your vision is your destination. Your vision is your destination. That is where you are going. Your purpose is why you exist and what you exist to contribute to others. Now, this is important. These statements are fundamental, basic, but very fundamental. And if you will follow me step after step, you will see the argument I'm trying to make. You will see the picture that I'm trying to paint. Your vision is your destination. That is where you are going. Your purpose is why you exist and what you exist to contribute to others. Now, at that point, you need to take note that everywhere you find yourself, you are to fulfill purpose. This is important. Everywhere you find yourself, you are to fulfill purpose. Now, let's move on to the next statement. The next statement says, your purpose is the vehicle that will take you to your vision. So your vision is the future. Your vision is your destination. Your purpose is the vehicle that will take you to your vision. Your gift is a tool for prosecuting your purpose. Your gift, is a tool for prosecuting your purpose. Now, this is important. Everybody has a vision. I like the way Andy Stanley puts it. He said, everybody ends up somewhere in life. Some people end up somewhere on purpose. So when I talk about your vision being your destination, everybody has a destination, but having a vision is what guarantees that you have a destination or you get to a destination intentionally or on purpose. But it is your purpose that will take you to that destination. Your gift is the tool that you use to prosecute your purpose, okay, which is the vehicle that takes you to your vision. Now, this is important. Let's look at the next statement. Now, this is important. You do not succeed by pursuing your vision. You succeed by prosecuting your purpose. Okay, I taught on this extensively on Sunday. I just want to lay a foundation tonight. Like I said before, if you were not part of those teachings, I will encourage you to go and get those teachings from hillcityng.org/media store. But let's continue tonight. You do not succeed by pursuing your vision. It is an end. It is the future. It is the destination. You succeed by prosecuting your purpose. Okay, you succeed by prosecuting your purpose. Now, somebody's perhaps wondering, so why do I have a vision if I'm not supposed to pursue my vision? Just follow me closely. Let me back up a little bit. Everybody has a destination. We call that vision, a mental picture of a preferred future. Everybody has an assignment under God. So you have a purpose. Everybody has a gift. Your gift is the tool that you use in prosecuting your purpose. Your purpose is why you exist and what you exist to contribute to other people. Your purpose is the vehicle that will deliver you to your destination, your preferred future, okay, which is what we call your vision. And then I just said, you do not succeed by pursuing vision. You succeed by prosecuting purpose. So what is the purpose of vision? Listen, your vision is your compass. Your vision is your compass. It points you in the direction, okay, that you are supposed to go. And then from time to time, it motivates you. That is the reason why you have a mental picture of a preferred future, to point you in the right direction and to motivate you from time to time. Like I said before now, you do not succeed by pursuing your vision. You succeed by executing or prosecuting your purpose. And it is your gift. Okay? You see, if you follow all these statements one after the other, you will see where I am going. When we get there, you will understand. And I know many of us are following already. Okay, you can see where I am going, but just follow me step by step. Okay, your vision is your compass. It points you in the right direction. Okay, and then it motivates you from time to time. Now, the big idea you must not forget is this. The ultimate secret to success in life is the ability to actualize the vision of others. The ultimate secret to success in life is the ability to actualize the vision of others. So you have your own vision. You are not supposed to run after your vision. You are supposed to write down your vision. You are supposed to be specific. You have to have clarity, a clear, vivid picture of where you are going tomorrow. Then you put that aside and you engage your gift, okay, in prosecuting your purpose. Are we getting this? So you focus on other people and help them to actualize their vision. In return, other people will converge and leverage their own gifts to actualize your vision. That is the way it was designed to be. Let's consider tonight the words of Zig Ziglar. Look at what he said. Zig Ziglar said, "You can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want." Let's read it again. You can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Okay, the bottom line in this principle is you don't get what you are looking for by running towards it, by fighting for it, by clamoring for it. You get what you are looking for in life by helping other people get what they are looking for in life. Okay, let's read the words of King Solomon. Okay, that wise man from the book of Proverbs. Look at what King Solomon said in Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 25. I like the way it reads in the Passion Translation. It says, "Those who live their lives to bless others will have blessings heaped upon them. And the ones who pour out his life to pour out blessings will be saturated with favor." Oh, this is such a profound principle. The one who lives to bless others will have blessings heaped upon them. And the one who pours out his life to pour out blessings will be saturated with favor. So the key to getting whatever it is that you want in life is by helping other people get what they want in life. Your gift is not for your consumption. Your gift is not for pursuing your vision. Okay, this is a fundamental mistake I see a lot of people make. They look at themselves and they want to use their own resources to take care of themselves. That's not the design. The key to success in life is to use your gift to help other people actualize their vision. Then in turn, many more will gather and use their gift to actualize your own vision. Jack Welch, okay, of General Electric said it this way. He said, "We build the people, then the people build the company." It's a fundamental principle. Any organization that is excellent towards customers, check it very well. It is because they are excellent towards their staff. The way you treat your staff is the way your staff will treat your customers, and then it's the way your customers will turn around and treat your business. That is the way it works. What's the essence of what I'm sharing with you tonight? I am saying that you are blessed to be a blessing. It's not about you. You are blessed to be a blessing. The second implication of what I'm saying to you is this: you are blessed to the degree to which you are a blessing. You are blessed to the degree to which you are a blessing. Okay? You are blessed to the degree to which you are a blessing. So if you look at your life and you feel that you don't have enough, it is not because God has not given you enough. it is because enough or more than enough is not flowing from you in the direction of other people. You know, the Bible says, he that sows sparingly will reap sparingly, and he that sows bountifully will reap bountifully. So when you want abundance, increase your seed. It's as simple as that. Okay? Increase your seed. Increase what's flowing out from you towards other people, and many more will flow back towards you. Now, when you consider what you have been through, or what you are going through, or where you want to get to in life, you will be tempted to make everything about you. But that will be wrong. My message to you tonight is, it's not about you. It's not about you. Joseph, it's not about your coat of many colors. No, it's not about you. God made a promise to Abraham, and in fulfilling that promise, he engaged Joseph. Joseph, at a point in his life, came to that understanding. It is not about me. When his brothers went to him, they thought because they were, they had acted in a very terrible way towards him when he was younger. They felt now that he was prime minister in Egypt, he was going to perhaps, seek vengeance. But then he told his brothers, he said, the evil you did towards me, he said, you meant it for evil. The things you did to me, he said, you meant it for evil. He said, but God meant it for good. He said, the purpose, the reason why God allowed me to go through all I went through, he said, it is because of what is going on today. And he referred to it as the saving of many lives. What was Joseph trying to say? It was never about me. Okay, the special treatment my father gave me, the favor I encountered in Potiphar's house, the favor I got in prison, the favor I got with the Pharaoh, everything was not about me. That was exactly the same message that Mordecai gave to Esther. See, Esther was an orphan girl. She had been through so much. And for so many people, when you consider where you are coming from, what you have been through, or what you are even going through, the tendency is for you to want to make it about you. But that is going to be a mistake. It's not about you. So Mordecai said to Esther, if you keep quiet at this time, you may think that you will be safe, you will be protected in the king's palace. He said, but you would notice that help will arise from another place for the children of Israel. He said that, but you and your father's house will be destroyed. He said, perhaps, what if you came into the kingdom for such a time as this? In other words, what if God blessed you for the purpose of other people? What if God lifted you so that you can be a blessing to other people? Like I said to you before, let me say it again. You are blessed to be a blessing, and everybody is blessed. And you are blessed to the degree to which you are a blessing. Even Paul the Apostle said it, that it is more blessed to give than to receive. The word blessed means empowered to prosper. In other words, when you want to draw power from God to prosper, you focus on other people and empower them. Focus on other people and bless them. That is the secret. The message I brought tonight, the big idea I came to share with you tonight, is that it's not about you. But there's a twist to tonight's teaching. And this is my message. It is not about you, but a lot depends on you. It is not about you, but a lot depends on you. And the critical idea I need you, to understand is, your focus has to be other people. Your motive has to be to benefit other people. Your drive must be to actualize other people's vision. When you forget about yourself, when you take your attention off yourself, there is a tendency for you to think, oh, it is about them, therefore it's not about me. I'm just going to, just contribute my own quota. No. It's not about you, but a lot depends on you. For those who are part of the teaching on Sunday, I'm just building on it and we're moving on from there. It's not about you, but a lot depends on you. Let me say it to you in another way. You are not the mission, but you are mission critical. This is important. You are not the mission, but you are mission critical. My message is, your focus should not be on yourself. Your focus should be on actualizing the vision of other people. That is the secret of your vision coming to pass. But you must focus on yourself. In other words, oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. This is the reason why I want to do this teaching. Because it looks like in one breath we're saying, forget about yourself. Don't focus on yourself. But then this is what we're saying. You need to pay attention to the quality of yourself that you are involving or that you are bringing to the table as far as other people's vision is concerned. This is important. That in your contribution to the actualization of other people's vision, you've got to bring out your best self. Let me show you a very simple arithmetic. It's very, very simple. Everybody knows me when it comes to mathematics. I stay with the basics. So look at this calculations I did. Very basic calculation. 10 plus x equals 30. 10 plus x equals 60. 10 plus x equals 100. X equals you. And what I'm trying to show you is you are the variable, okay, in the equation of life, in the equation or in the endeavor of so many people. I'm talking about where you work. I'm talking about the people that are doing life with you. If you bring 3% of yourself, we produce 30. You bring 30% of yourself, you bring 60% of yourself, and that's what we produce. You bring 100% of yourself, and then we can produce much more. This is what I'm trying to say. You are X. So the quality of that marriage is determined to a large extent by the quality of yourself that you bring to the table. The quality of the results of the team that you currently work with, to a large extent, is to the degree to which you bring self. My message to you tonight is that you should develop yourself for the benefit of others. This is important. Develop yourself for the benefit of others. In one breath, I am saying, don't be self-centered, don't be self-focused, don't be self-absorbed, okay? That is a recipe for disaster. But at the same time, I am also saying, don't neglect yourself. Bring your best self. Bring your A game, because it will determine the quality. Sometimes how fast we get to where we're going, okay, how much we achieve is determined by the quality of the contribution of everybody involved. So I'm asking you to bring your best self, put your best foot forward, okay? Bring the best version of yourself. Don't forget I said that how much of a blessing you are blessed to the degree to which you are a blessing. This is important. So if I want abundance in my life, I want to make sure I am contributing my best to actualizing the vision of other people. This teaching is profound. In one breath, we are telling you, don't focus on yourself. But then on the other hand, we are saying, develop yourself for the benefit of others. Recently, I was reading, okay, this new book by Dr. Sam Adeyemi. It's titled Dear Leader. And I stumbled on a statement I want to share with you. Very, very interesting statement. He said, you cannot perform in a manner that is inconsistent with how you see yourself. You cannot perform in a manner that is inconsistent with the way that you see yourself, or inconsistent with how you see yourself. So, in one breath, I'm saying your focus should not be on yourself, but then the quality of yourself that you bring to the table will determine the quality of your contribution. So you have to develop yourself. You have to bring your best foot forward, but you have to do it for the benefit of other people. Let me give you examples of what I'm trying to say. You have to see yourself as a king so that you can treat other people like royalty. Now, this is important. You won't treat other people like royalty if you don't see yourself as a king. This was the philosophy, okay, behind the practice at Ritz-Carlton when they said, we are ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen. And at Ritz-Carlton, every employee is empowered to the tune of $2,000 per day to solve problems for their customers, to make their customers, okay, very comfortable, whatever the customer needs. Every employee at Ritz-Carlton, okay, it's a luxury hotel. So every employee there is trained to say to themselves, we are ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen. In other words, you will not treat other people better than you treat yourself. So this organization says every employee, you can spend up to $2,000 of the organization's money, okay, to offer hospitality to our customers. See, most of the time, it has shown on record, they hardly spend that money, they hardly exhaust that money, but what it does to them is to free their mind. When you have $2,000 to spend to make another person comfortable, you don't think poverty, you are not broke, you don't see yourself as not having resources. So you are free to be creative. Time will not permit me. I could have told you stories upon stories of what they did with that project. Okay, different things that they did. For example, there was a customer, okay, that while they were serving the customer, I think drink poured on the customer's clothes. This employee, without reaching out to anybody, without discussing with any superior, took the clothes, okay, to the dry. The dry cleaner was not going to finish the guests, okay, checked out of the hotel. So the guests checked out. This person saw to it. The clothes came back from the dry cleaner and was sent to that person in another state, in excellent condition, without any supervisor instructing him or telling him what to do. Why? Because he has this discretionary fund he can use to make the customer comfortable. What I'm trying to say to you is this: the degree to which you take care of yourself, the degree to which you develop yourself, the degree to which you value yourself is the degree to which you can contribute excellently to actualizing other people's vision. Let me say it to you in another way. You have to love yourself so that you can love your neighbor. You know, Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. So if you don't love yourself, you can't love your neighbor. You can't love your neighbor more than how you love yourself. So loving yourself is not selfish. This is important, and that's the reason why I said, look, let's build on what we shared on Sunday, because somebody can run away with the teaching on Sunday and say, oh, I'm not important, I'm a nobody, it is about other people, as long as their own dreams are coming to pass. No, your dream is going to come to pass. How your dream is going to come to pass is that other people's dreams are going to come to pass. Then they are going to turn around. The other people who were not even part of what you did will turn around and they will see to it that your dream comes to pass. So in contributing to the actualization of other people's dreams, you want to bring your best self. You have to love yourself before you can love your neighbor, so that you can love your neighbor. So if you love yourself so much, you will be able to love your neighbor so much. Now, you know what I found out? You also have to love yourself so that other people can love you. This is what I found out. People find it easier to interact with somebody who finds it easier to get along with him or herself. When you love you, it is easier for people to love you. When you have mercy on yourself, when you are gracious towards yourself, people are comfortable around you. Let me say it to you in another way. You have to be self-driven, but not selfish. You see, when you are self-driven, it is easier to lead you. It is easier to work with you. Okay? It is easier to work under you. Okay, your subordinates are excited, your superiors are excited, your contemporaries are excited because you are self-driven. People know that when they come into a meeting with you, they don't have to wind you up, they don't have to motivate you. Let me say it in a way I like to say it. You come into the room with your own energy. Okay, you come with your own confidence, you come with your own positive attitude. What is going on around does not affect you. When you are such a person, people find it easy to work with you. People are excited to work with you. And in that atmosphere, great things get done, okay? Results, okay, happen faster. Even the volume of what you get to build together, okay, becomes very massive. So because you have self-driven people. The leader is not coming into the room with the responsibility of lifting people's countenances, of helping people to see the vision. And that's why it's important, okay? The quality of your contribution is determined by the quality of your own life. Let me say another thing. Let me say another way. The same principle, but presented in another way. What you want determines what you give. We are telling you to focus on what you give. We are telling you to bring your A game in actualizing other people's visions. But what you want determines what you give. In other words, the quality of your vision will determine the level of your excellence. The secret to your blessing is you actualize other people's dreams. But how much you can do for other people is tied to how much you desire for yourself. Okay? How much you desire for yourself. Now, this is the paradox. If you were part of the teaching on Sunday, I taught you to focus on other people. I taught you to define your vision, make it plain, but then don't make it your focus. Focus on prosecuting your purpose in the lives of other people. But the teaching tonight is this. Before you start running after other people's vision, the quality of your own vision, what you want for yourself, is what determines what you are willing to give. It's as simple as that. Like I told us, if, for example, a plot of land is going for, say, 10 million naira per plot. This is just a hypothesis. And that plot of land is right beside Dangote's new refinery. You know, a lot of business is going to be coming around that place. Money is going to be, there's going to be a lot of profit if you run anything around that place. You want to buy that. So you have, say, 200 million and one plot of land is going for 10 million. The question is, how many plots will you buy? Everybody I have asked this question said they will take all the money they have and they will put it, okay, in the land. It's very simple. What you want determines what you give. What you want determines what you give. So before you start engaging in the vision of other people, you want to sit down and make sure that you dream big. You want to make sure that you are going to somewhere definite. You are passionate about where you are going. When you turn around to invest in other people's dreams, you will be naturally excellent, because what you want will determine what you give. As I round up this evening, I want to answer this question. Now, somebody is saying, look, I am confused. I was comfortable on Sunday when you said, let's just focus on other people's dreams, and the degree to which I contribute to other people's dreams is the degree to which I'm going to be blessed, or other people are going to contribute to my dream. I'm comfortable with that. But now you are telling me to focus on myself, develop myself for the benefit of others. This is my challenge. What if, in a bid to dream big, in a bid to develop myself, I slip back into selfishness? Yes, the tendency is there. A lot of times, many people, in a bid, they start with good motives. Oh, I want to add value to other people. I want to help people actualize their own dreams. That's the beginning. But if care is not taken, somewhere along the line, you can slip right back into selfishness. Okay? Let me help you. I have two suggestions, and then I am done for tonight. Two suggestions, and I am done for tonight. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is this. Let your vision be your expectation, but not your motivation. And I'm going to explain it to you. Let your vision be your expectation, not your motivation. This is what I'm trying to say. Don't live in denial. Don't pretend as if you are just being nice and nothing is going to come out. No. Be clear. Be clear about what you are going, where you are going. Be clear about the quality of life you want to live. Make that your expectation. You see, expectation is at the end. Motivation is at the beginning. Let your own vision be your expectation, but let it not be your motivation. Let other people's dreams be your motivation. In other words, I'm going to give myself to this project. I'm going to give it my best so that Mr. A's company can succeed, so that Mr. B's business can succeed. Over time, because their businesses are successful, my business will be successful. That is my expectation. It's at the end. But my motivation is so that all these people can become their best, their businesses can thrive, their lives can be the very best. Let me apply this principle in relationships. There is a young man, he sees a young lady that he likes, okay? And he says to himself, she's beautiful, she's smart, she's intelligent. This kind of lady is the kind of person I want for a wife. That is his expectation. At the end, his motivation here at the beginning is, but this lady has dreams. This lady has aspirations. I am going to see to it that she becomes her best. I'm going to see to it that she's happy. I'm going to be her best friend, knowing fully well that when she is her best, she will be my best. I hope you're getting this now. Let your vision be your expectation, but not your motivation. Let's apply it in another way. Okay, let's assume Funsho is a fresh graduate. He wants a job in a multinational. He's going for an interview. This is what Funsho should say to himself. By the time I've worked in this organization for like maybe 10 years, I should have my own property. I should do this. He has his own expectation. That's his vision. That's going to be at the end. Then it comes to the beginning and say, you know what? I'm going to give my best to company XYZ so that company XYZ's objective can be actualized. So every day he goes to work, he's not thinking about his own vision anymore. He's thinking about the vision of the company. He's giving it his best. Somebody wonders, what if he gets fired? What if, management makes a bad decision? Everything goes under. Listen to this, it's beautiful. In life, who you become is not as important as what you achieve. And if this guy has that attitude, what happens over time, even if company XYZ goes down, okay, he is not going to go down. The likelihood is you have developed yourself, you have grown, people have observed you as you were giving your best, okay? It qualifies you for engagement in another organization. And by the way, one thing I love about God is this, Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7, it says, do not be deceived, God cannot be mocked. A man reaps whatever he sows. A man reaps whatever he sows. In other words, God has to stop being a God of justice for whatever you invest not to come back to you. So you invest in others with confidence because you know that God is faithful. Okay, I'm seeing a question here. Sir, can you please throw more insight on what is destiny? Okay, at the end of our time together, I will consider that question. But let me share the second principle I want to share with you. If you don't want to slip into selfishness, I told you first, let your vision be your expectation, but not your motivation. This is my second advice tonight. Invest the top 20% of your time in personal development. Invest the top 20% of your time in personal development and the rest of your time in serving others. This is important. I'm going to encourage you, take notes, ponder on these principles, okay, for a long time. When you take your time to think about these principles I'm sharing with you, you will see the insight, you will gain understanding. I didn't say invest 20% of your time. I said invest the top 20% of your time, the best 20% of your time. It may look, oh, is that not being selfish? No, it is 20%, okay, of your time, the best 20% of your time. Invest it in developing yourself, because who you become determines the quality of your contribution. So you are developing yourself for the benefit of other people. But then that is just top 20%. The rest of your time, now focus it on serving others, on helping others. What happens over time is you continue to grow, you continue to get better, and as long as you are getting better, you have more to contribute, you have better to contribute. And because you are focusing 80% of your time in serving others, you will not slip into selfishness. Okay? You will not slip into selfishness. All right? With that, I have come to the end of my presentation. Because of the way we go about the broadcast now, I may not be able to read all the comments from all the platforms or answer all the questions from all the platforms. But this one that I have seen from Instagram, I'm going to attempt it or approach the question, try to answer it tonight. If you have any response to the question also, you can put it in the comments on Instagram Live, and I will read out your responses also. If you have any other question you want to ask me, or you want a direct question and you want me to respond to you directly, you can send your question directly to me at segunoke@gmail.com. Segunoke, one word, Segunoke, SEGUNOKE, @gmail.com. Okay, and I will answer your question, send it directly back to you. But this question says, sir, can you throw more light on what destiny is. There are many schools of thoughts, different perspectives concerning this concept of destiny. Some people believe that everybody has an end designed by God and they have absolutely no control over it. So whatever happens in their life, they believe it is their destiny. That is the design. That is how God wanted it to, God designed it to be. Okay. Some other people are of the school of thought that there's good, there's evil, and God has given every man the power of choice. Whatever you choose determines where you end. Okay? I am of the persuasion that God designed every man, every woman for a purpose. Okay? God designed every man, every woman for a purpose. In other words, there is a grand scheme of things, and God intends for each one of us to play specific roles. But where we end up in life is a function of how we respond to God's intentions and the choices we make along the way. Okay? So when you talk about destiny, okay, very connected to the word destination, simply talks about where a person ends up in life. Yes, I believe God has specific plans for individuals, but where each person ends is also to a very large extent a function of the choices that they make in life. I hope I was able, or I'm able to, I've been able to do justice to that question. If you've been a part of this, the subject is, it's not about you, but a lot depends on you. I'm not certain if we're going to pick up from there, but this much I can tell you, Life and Leadership with Segun Oke is back for good. So join me next Wednesday for another beautiful time of insight, okay, as we look at another subject or perhaps continue in this line of thought. But before we round up, allow me to announce to you, for those who have been hearing us talk about it since last year, Hill City Church Lekki has commenced regular Sunday morning services. So if you are in that side of town, Victoria Island, Lekki, Ajah, you can join us every Sunday at 10 a.m. at Newcastle Hotel, number 21 TF Kuboye Road, Oniru. Every Sunday at 10 a.m. Hill City Church Lekki is at Newcastle Hotel, number 21 TF Kuboye Road, Oniru. And the big one is this Sunday at Hill City Ikeja. It is Gaze Baba live at Hill City. It's a combined service that's going to start at 9 a.m. Wherever you are, you want to make sure you don't miss this for anything. Okay, if you know Gaze, if you don't know Gaze Baba, Google him, go on YouTube, play his track. He's a consummate musician, he's an exceptional gospel artist. He's going to be live at Hill City this Sunday, Hill City Ikeja, this Sunday at 9 a.m. Okay, Hill City Ikeja is at 18/20 Kudrat Abiola Way, Oregun, Ikeja, Lagos. Don't miss it for anything. Okay, let's round up. There's another question here. Let me try to attend to this question. How do you start over when someone goes far down a wrong turn and honestly don't know what a right turn is? The right turn is back to God's presence. Back to God's presence. It's not about making sense to people. It's not about explaining anything to people. It's not even about regaining lost time, regaining lost status. The first thing you want to do is find your way back to God. Find your way back to God. What I love about God is a restorer. And I need you to understand there is nothing like going so far down that a person cannot bounce back. It's not true. It's not true. What the Bible says is that there is hope for a tree when it is cut down. The Bible says that at the scent of water, it will sprout again. And it is in God's presence that is going to happen. So whoever that person is, what the person needs to do is find your way back to God. Find your way back to God. That's the first. Then number 2, forgive yourself, forgive other people who may have offended you or done something against you. It's important that you forgive. Then number 3 is just go back to the drawing board. If you had a plan, You had something you were executing. There was a point where you got distracted. There was a point where things went off. Just go back and retrace your steps. Okay? I mean, what I'm sharing, take it as first aid. Beyond finding your way back to God, you will need a coach. You will need somebody who can hold your hand and then step by step help you to find your feet back. Everybody needs a coach. Everybody needs a mentor. You need somebody that can answer your questions. You need somebody that can guide you back. But believe you me, there's hope. The Bible says that to him that is joined to the living, there is hope. That a living dog is better than a dead lion. As long as there's oxygen in your nostrils, there's hope. Things can get better and things will get better for you in Jesus' name. Okay? Let us round it up there. Do me a favor, share this with your friends and loved ones. After now, this teaching is going to be available on my YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search for Segun Oke. This teaching is going to be there and you can share the link with your friends and loved ones. And hey, I have other teachings on my YouTube channel that will inspire you, that will bless you. Everything we have done on this platform from, I think, middle of last year is on my YouTube channel. Okay, and everything we're going to do this year is going to be on my YouTube channel. So you don't want to miss it for anything. Thank you for being a part of this. I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday at exactly the same time, 7 p.m. West African time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. And God bless you. Bye-bye.